Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Roger Reviews channel, and today we're taking a look at the Star Wars Black Series Deluxe, Cobb Vanth from the Mandalorian line. Look at the front of the box, you get the figure that is included along with all the accessories. You also get the name of the line the character is from, and their name down here. And on the side of the box you get this amazing artwork of Cobb Vanth. And like I mentioned before, by adding more figures from the same line, you can create a mural. So here's Cobb Vanth alongside Ahsoka Tano. And I do have reviews of Ahsoka, the Client, and the Death Watch Mandalorian on my channel. So if you're interested, I do have them located in my Mandalorian playlist. But other than that, here in the back of the box, you get a bigger portrait of the character, a description, the number which it falls into the line, and a bunch of little warnings. Here's the side of the box, the bottom, and the top. So I'll go ahead and open it up, and we see what's inside. Here he is, I'll get on plastic. And here he's on the box. And look at him up close, he looks really cool. Like, visually, I'm already speechless. The amount of work and detail that goes into this figure is just mind-blowing to me right now. And of course, I'll go ahead and review from top to bottom. Look at the head. It looks very nice. And you can see that they did an amazing job with the photoreal tech for his face. He has printing in the eyes and the eyebrows. He also has that white beard. And he has this really cool, like, grayish hair. Looks really neat. But man, look at the amount of detail. That is really, really cool. And of course, he does have a joint here at the neck, as well as the top of the head, so you get quite a bit of movement. Here side to side, all the way back, and all the way forward. Look at the torso. He has this red long sleeve shirt of his. Looks really neat. It has this unique sort of like texture to it, and it's kind of like bumpy. Feels pretty interesting. And of course, he has Boba Fett's armor right here. It's pretty weathered down, has some silver, and you can see, like, you know, the little insignia or whatever right there. Has some blast marks in the front, and here in the back, it's a solid green color. You can also find the pegs for his jetpack, and he has this red bandana that dangles around his neck. And he also has the shoulder pads attached alongside the armor. And this one has the Mythosaur logo. And this one is just beat up. But he does have a ball joint here at the waist. So here's side to side, all the way back, and all the way forward. Look at the arms. The arm does stick out about there. It goes all the way around, just like that. He has a swivel at the elbow. He has a swivel at the gauntlet right here. And he has articulation at the wrist and at the hand. So here's all the way down, all the way up. And there's a swivel. The other side as well. Arm sticks out about there. And it goes all the way around, just like that. His elbow goes up about there. He has a swivel at the elbow and at the gauntlet. And it's articulation at the wrist and at the hand. So here's all the way down, all the way up, and there's a swivel. Look at the waist. He has this beige sort of like belt on top, and then he has this red belt with some detail. Has this little like belt buckle, a pouch, this little like hook piece right here, and here in the back has some more detail. And of course, here on his right hip, he has a holster for his pistol. And look at the legs. The legs do go out into a split position. They do go out into a sitting position. And they go back about there. And he does have a swivel on both of his thighs. And look at the knees. They do go back into a kneeling position. And look at the boots. He has these brown boots. And they point down about there. They point up about there. And he has rock wrinkles. So those are cool action poses. And look at the accessories. He has a helmet. Look at the helmet. It looks very nice. Of course, it is Boba Fett's helmet, and it has some, sort of like scratches and some pretty bad battle damage done to it, due to the weathering with the acid. But overall, it does have the red around the visor, and it has this green, these yellow markings, some silver. Looks very nice. To put on the helmet, all you do is just put it on top of his head just like that, and it looks really cool. As you can see, it fits on really well, and overall, looks very nice. You can move it around as much as you want, and the visor does come down, and you can flip it back up, just like that. Up next, he comes with a jetpack. Look at the jetpack. It looks very nice. Has this blue color going throughout it. Has some red, some orange, or this like yellow as well. And you can find the pegs right here to place it on his back. And it has some weathering, just like the helmet and the rest of his armor. To put on the jetpack, all you do is just match up the pegs right here. And once you do that, it's pretty secure and it fits really well. Some other cool details on the jetpack are like this missile. You can take it off and place it back on for effect. And if you have the flame effects from the Boba Fett figure, you can place them right here on the boosters to give the flying effect. But yeah, these flame effects are pretty cool once you attach them. And of course, these are included with the Return of the Jedi Deluxe Boba Fett figure. So that's the only way you could get these flame effects. Up next, he comes with a rifle. Look at the rifle. Looks very nice. Has this black solid color going throughout the main body. And has a scope that's like extended stock. And he has this wrap going around the handle and the front of the barrel. To equip the rifle, all you do is just slide it inside the grip of his hand just like this. And once you got that done, you can also put his hand right here in the front of the barrel to give it some support. And there you go. And lastly, he comes with a revolver. Look at the revolver. It comes in this solid black color and has a scope up on top. And it looks really cool. To put on the revolver, all you want to do is just slide in the grip, turn the trigger finger just like that, and you're good to go. Or if you're not going to use a pistol, you can easily slide it right here in its holster, just like this. Push all the way down. It's very snug and will not fall off. So as an overview of the figure, by far, he has to be one of my favorite figures from this lineup. The accessories, the overall look, and the articulation, everything about this figure is spot on. I was a bit worried that the Boba Fett helmet was going to be a little bit squashed or bent looking, kind of like what we got in the deluxe set, but overall, no complaint. So yeah, if you're a fan of Cobb Vanth, I highly recommend that you go and get this figure. It is totally worth it. And so I have to do at the end of these reviews is show you guys how to display my figures, having the box in the back, and the figure in the front. But I am going to leave it here and say if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like. And if you like the content that you see here on the channel so far, be sure to subscribe. And be sure to follow me on my Instagram page. I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day. I'll catch you guys on the next one.